right? If you follow this method, I promise you, you will not lose money. 10 out of 10 in those times, it is because the contractor does not understand their production and how much they need to produce to be able to make money. Okay, so let's take an example for the brickwork. You're a bricklayer. You charge your services for 1,500 per 1,000 bricks. All right, that makes it 150 per brick. Your team, which comprises of a bricklayer and an assistant, all right, make that assumption, and it costs you 400 rands per day, right? So let's say, for example, that 400 divided by 150 gives us 266.66, so we round it off to 267, right? So you know from there that your team needs to make 267 bricks per day for you to be able to afford that salary of 400, where you are charging the client 1,500 per brick, right? These numbers then tell you a story of this is how much production I need to do to be able to break even, right? When you find that you are struggling, you go back to the numbers and you check with your production rates. Numbers always tell a story. There may be a lot of issues that are not making it easy for you to make those numbers, but until you study the numbers and know why, you would not be able to address as to what the issue is, right? So the other advantage of you studying your rate is that you are then able to tell in future that is the rate that I'm charging sufficient or not. You know that this is how much my team can produce, and therefore this is how much I should be selling the services to the client for, right? If you follow this method, I promise you, you will not lose money. You will know exactly how much production you're making, where there's hindrances in production. Then you go on to the next step of trying to solve those hindrances so that you are back on production. The minute you are able to do that, you will see that you will start making profit.